The Fargo Five. I'm Conrad Fargo. We're moving on to the last segment. Wait, that can't be right. Yeah. Last segment of the show.
I
Fargo
think so.
Favorites.
Yeah.
Fargo Favorites.
It's gone real fast.
It always goes
Yeah.
very fast.
Wow.
Very, very fast. You asked a very important question, though, on the break. You just asked it. What my favorite ween
Yeah.
style is.
Because they're so versatile. They
I
play
mean,
like a little bit of everything.
Everything. And they've got that country album, which is amazing, because I hate country.
You're like, but I have to listen to it because it's Ween.
I mean,
Okay.
I like old style Western
So
stuff.
you're
Like
saying
Johnny
they, like-
Cash,
Oh, I
and
love
you know what I mean?
But they like give people like an excuse to try a new genre, like while having that familiarity of the same band.
Well, you know what I realized? I'm talking a lot about myself today, but that's
fair.
I
like to ask people questions, so this works.
That's fine. You interview me. That's fine. I like talking about myself. People know that. That's why I started a radio show.
There you
It's
go.
my show.
You're like, I get to
me.
talk. It's fine.
What I don't care for modern country music and much pop music, my music requires a great deal of complexity to me. Like, so what's wrong with country music? I've spent a lot of time like being like, what is it about this that I just hate? And it's because, like, if you listen to it, the drum line is often just chuk 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 chuk. While the and then the chord are
basically
just
the
like
backbeat.
dang 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 dang. There's not enough going on. Like that's the whole song, and then some guy crowing over chuk 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 chuk. Ding, 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 ding. And
I feel like you have a hit right there.
Nothing.
Like,
well, that's my point. That's my point. Is that like nothing is happening, right?
Okay.
But then when you listen to like Ween's country music, it's like like there's so much just going on, right?
More layers of country music out there than maybe you've been exposed to, and maybe that's what they're trying to say is like have that conversation with you via their song. Hey, have you heard this?
Yeah, maybe just not the stuff that I've heard.
That's
on the
totally
radio
fair.
Most of the time.
I have to say that most of the stuff that you've heard probably has the most dollars behind it to get this far north.
Yeah.
So
I'm
just going to put that out there. I have a lot of friends in the Nashville area and in the Austin,
I've never
Texas
thought about
area.
that. So because country's very popular up here,
super popular, but
not the good stuff.
What gives like the most money is the mass produced, and it's not anything against those artists because
everything
like
against it.
no. To be fair, they're going with what sells, and they have probably a limited amount of control over what their end production sounds like. They're basically a cog in the wheel. Like they have the lyrics, they might have written them, they might not have. They have the voice, and they're basically told, you need to be here, you need to sound like this, and don't worry about the production. This is like that's what we're gonna do at the end. Like it's all very much like money minded versus an art form.
It's hard for clever things to have broad appeal.
It is.
Because
it is.
It can be confusing.
Yeah.
And most people, you know what I mean? Like 100 is the average IQ. Right?
Are you serious?
Well, yeah, that's what it means.
Okay.
Like that's how it is. Like by definition. Like by
I don't
definition.
know. You said 1,000% earlier, so I don't know.
No, like intelligent quotient. Like the quotient is based on average.
Okay.
So 100 is the average.
I didn't know that.
Which means that like a whole bunch of people are less than that.
That's fair.
Right? So like if you want broad appeal.
Yes.
Yeah, right? And
and to be fair, like simplifying either a message for social media or a song for broad appeal is going to get that message out much further.
Yeah.
And it's easier to put money on a safe bet.
Yeah.
And so most likely the people that you're hearing on the radio this far north, again.
I like to think of things in systems, that's how you're talking right now, and it's really speaking to me. Like you're talking about the system. You're not like, because people are just dumb. Like no, you're like no. There's a system. Yeah, there's a system. There's a system of incentives, and that's how I like.
Absolutely.
That's how I describe and think about everything in this world. Is just like it's not good people and bad people, just systems of incentives.
Well, and so when I do my work for both Skavlen Designs and for UFTA Academy. People are like, what do you specialize in? Is it web design? No, I'm like, no, I specialize in refining your message, defining your audience, and talking to the robots.
Yeah.
And people are like, what? I'm like, My job is to make sure that you know what your message is and you know who your audience is and getting it to the right people at the right time in the right place. And to do that, you have to speak robot. So just helping people like understand like all of that is a system. And it's also creativity. And creativity and the system don't have to exist in two separate planes. It's a Venn diagram. There's an overlap. You just have to find the overlap.
Very cool. I like you. That's very cool.
Thanks.
You and I are gonna talk more. Okay, let's actually get to the segment.
Oh,
here,
sorry.
we gotta get to the real quick. You're going out to eat in Fargo.
Oh, yeah.
You've been here long enough. You eat
7
here.
years. I eat.
Okay.
It's true.
But you don't know what Quartermans is?
I'm sorry.
You and I could go back and forth all day.
sorry.
Okay, let's stay focused here. ADHD people. I've got the ADHD. Favorite restaurant? Where do you not like top end? Or,
okay,
not
so
like
in Fargo,
like,
Fargo, Morad, West Fargo, that area.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, it's right around the corner from this radio station. It's Thaikota.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to be heading there right after this if they're not on break.
Yeah.
So they open and close between lunch and supper. But they have the best Thai food. I think the best pad Thai in town.
Oh, really?
And I really, really, really like supporting local. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Whenever I have a client meeting, I try to hit up a place like that, or in West Fargo, or close to West Fargo, we really like the India Palace.
Oh,
so.
Yeah.
But it's hard to bring new clients there because not everybody, like Indian food is very.
You feel like Thai is more accessible?
I do.
Okay.
They usually have something a little bit more Americanized on like their.
Yeah, well, especially at Thaikota.
Exactly.
At Thaikota.
Thaikota, for sure.
Okay, well, so you're going to meet someone. You're not going out to eat. You're just going to meet them for maybe a coffee or a beer or something, just to like,
good times.
Good times. What is your favorite meeting place in town?
Mostly recently, it's Brewhalla.
Oh.
So, very close. You can get either coffee or beer.
Yeah.
And then if
Broad
you go
selection.
to Thunder Coffee, I believe they have coffee alcohol options.
Yeah.
And so that's probably my favorite is Thunder Coffee in West Fargo.
Yeah.
I go there a lot to meet clients.
A lot of people have said Thunder Coffee in this room.
Really like it. And then, of course...
But Brewhalla, I like Brewhalla as an answer.
It's
really basically cool. Like a food court with a mini mall inside, isn't it?
Honestly,
instead of a mall with a food court, it's a food court with a mall.
The hipster mall.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
But it also has a hotel above. So if you're ever like out of town and you're like, I want to stay somewhere, but I want it to be cool and safe, like that's a great place to go.
Wow.
Because everything is everything walking distance.
I didn't know there was a hotel there.
Yeah, it's half the top half.
Dude, next time I take a vacation, we like to do staycations. Keep the kids at home.
Staycation, great.
Yeah, keep the kids at home with grandma, and then we get a hotel room nearby.
So you guys should check out Brewhalla.
Brewhalla. I didn't realize there's a hotel there.
There's an event center there too.
Very cool. Yeah. Okay, now here's a little controversy. I might get you in trouble. Where do you get your groceries? What's your favorite grocery store?
This is not the kind of trouble I was anticipating. Is this such a people get up in arms about?
People have strong opinions. It's like having a favorite football team almost. Like it's team. What team are you on?
Go Sports. I feel the same way about food. I try to during the summer. I try to get to Red River Market to support local
and you
farmers.
Like you grocery shop there
for vegetables and fruits.
What a great answer.
And then in the winter, Aldi for fruits and veggies.
Team Aldi again.
Team Aldi, man.
That's a lot of people say Aldi.
You know, they really do have the good prices on fruits and veggies, but not so much on their meat. Their meat is not super awesome. So I'm looking into finding a new meat place. Right now we just use Family Fare for their deals. We also use Hornbachers for their deals. So we just kind of look for what works best for the meat in the area.
Shop around for the deals.
Exactly.
Okay. Very cool. So you know a lot of people in town. Who's your favorite business?
Ooh, this is going to have to go back out to... I mean, there's so many good answers to this.
I know.
I feel like this one is probably going to
get you in trouble. Yeah,
I know. Obviously, I love working with a lot of my clients that are in town. I'm going to have to tell you about this new client, and I'm not just saying this because she's a client. I wouldn't have met her otherwise. But she is opening up not only an Art and Soul like art studio for adults with disabilities, but also a coffee shop for adults with disabilities to work in.
Oh, very
It's going to be so amazing. So they just broke the ground this year. It's going to be in the new Beyond Boundaries office. So October or November of next year is when it opens. But she's already doing the art side of it out of her own home and in different dance studios around town, because it's anything from art to expression for adults with disabilities. And again, it's only adults with disabilities. It's not for children.
I've got a gentleman who I met for coffee yesterday who I think he should maybe know about this person. I'm gonna send hi. I'm gonna send him this right now.
So it's helloartandsoul.com.
Yeah.
Is the website he can go to find out all the events.
Very cool. All right. Very, very cool. Now for the last question, and then we do plugs and get out of here.
Okay.
And I think we actually already kind of touched on this. It's your day off.
Yeah.
You're not working.
Yeah.
I know you like to work all the time, but you're doing something maybe with another person or maybe alone. But it's for fun, just for Sue.
I like it.
What are you doing?
Oh man, I'm probably cutting out random things from magazines to collage into a giant painting.
Huh. Okay, because you do, I mean, but you're an artist by trade.
Well, I'm a screen art. No, there's a difference between art and design, and the difference in that Venn diagram is art draws you in, and marketing and design goes out.
Very good.
And so when people look at a piece of art, they get drawn into the story that's inside of them that resonates in the story that you're telling through art. Whereas design is the other way around. Like, you're just like, here's my message. And they're like, okay.
I love that distinction. That's very cool. Very cool. Well, that's the Fargo Five.
Hey.
we're 5 minutes over.
Oh,
I mean, we're
sorry.
great.
Well,
no,
five.
There you go. Plugs. Go ahead. Plug whatever you like.
All right. Well, check out designsthatdo.com if you are the type of person that does not want to do marketing or social media or websites on your own, but you have things that you need to say to people. I also work with people to find their voice and find their brand, and not just their colors, but who they want to talk to, how they want to say their message, and maybe even what their website should look like.
Very cool. I am Conrad Fargo. This has been the Fargo Five. You can find us on conradfargo.com/The Fargo Five, or you can go to facebook.com/The Fargo Five, or you can go to YouTube and just type in Conrad Fargo, or go at Conrad, youtube.com.
It works.
Yeah, it works. I'm there. So find me, subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Hold on, let me get that. Subscribe. Hit the subscribe button right there. Hit it. I want to see those subscriber numbers come up. And we will see you next week. We are out the door with Ski Whiff. I don't know what that means, but Ski Whiff and A Little Spot of Soul.
That was really great. Thank you.